Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I wish I came to you guys with some good news that we were just going to be able to have a super fun time episode today, but unfortunately, that seems to not be the case. I have been hit up by everybody and their mother on Discord, on Twitter, every which social media platform way you can hit up somebody in DMs to let me know what the fuck has been going on. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some of the shit today. I think the best way to preface this is, this is not something, this is not the first time shit like this has happened within the LCU. Not the first time shit like this has happened within the LCU to me specifically. But it's also not the first time that the person who perpetrated the action did it either. Oh, coincidence. We also got glitches starting us off today with 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members, which takes us to 10 out of 31 for today's little daily members goal. You know, it's just whatever the day of the month is. So let me go ahead and bring up our first piece of evidence for today. Let's start off with, let's go way back in time. Let's go before Kalo was ever in the LCU. And let's see what was said. And then I'll put the goal up here as well. Sorry, give me one sec. Beautiful. Amazing. All right. Now, let's check this out.
My story starts back in 2017 when I had a friend named Shannon who I was really close friends with. She was a really popular girl on YouTube and in the modeling space. Well, Shannon trusted me to run her Patreon accounts, and Shannon also at the time was having people leak her nudes online to anonymous message boards. I found out that Shannon was running a Facebook account where she was selling nudes, and with me having the passwords and stuff into her accounts, I was able to log into that account, save everything, which I shouldn't have done, but I did it as a precaution to save her from copyright.
A precaution.
And I downloaded everything to both my computer and my MacBook. In doing so, I betrayed her trust. I continuously kept doing it as new stuff would pop up on the internet to protect her. But in the end, I just wasn't thinking. I had another friend who was a big fan of Shannon's who asked for something for his birthday, and I gave it to him. It was some photos and videos of Shannon nude.
Hell of a copyright
and
precaution.
I regret that to this day, and I admit my wrong.
Alright, let's start right here. Because this shit, I believe this clip is from 2017 as far as I know, maybe later, earlier, etc., whatever. All I know is that he's talking about something that happened in 2017, according to the video title. Now, so starting off, you've got this homunculus here saying, okay, yeah, this girl entrusted me to run her Patreon for her. So you know what I did? I found out people were leaking her private photos online. So you know what I did? I used the same Patreon login that she entrusted with me. This is what he says. He took her Patreon login that she entrusted with him, hacked into the Facebook account that he knew she was selling her photos on, and saved all of the photos onto not only the hard drive on his PC, the hard drive on his fucking MacBook. He made sure he had double fucking copies of that shit. And then on top of that, one of the people in the server of this woman, who just happens to be a fan of her, wanted a birthday present. So you got Kalo out here who's supposedly saving all this for copyright, sending that shit to the random person who asked for a birthday present. Real good copyright precaution you're doing there, buddy. Real fucking good job. I mean, nobody believed that the second it came out of your mouth, but thank you for solidifying it not even 2 seconds fucking later. But let's continue to see what he says here. We got JMM with the Canadian 2 said homunculus is in crazy insult poll. I mean, it's pretty fucking accurate.
Doing that, I shouldn't have even downloaded those photos or videos. They should never have been in my possession, because later on down the line, Shannon found out, and we had a falling out, and we stopped being friends. And
well, shocker, the woman who you decided to send her explicit photos to random people that you should have never even had access to didn't fuck with you anymore. Wow, we're so surprised by this. You're such a fucking victim.
Rightfully so, because it was my fault. With that
Rightfully
case,
so.
later on, a year later, that person I gave the content to had a disagreement with Shannon, because they did stay friends but had a disagreement, and he ended up leaking everything to the internet that I had given him. And so Shannon sent me a cease and desist. I had tried to build up a relationship back with Shannon to be friends again, but that person had ruined it, and it caused a lot more problems.
That person had ruined it. Do you literally see this fucking idiot sitting here, still not taking accountability for what the fuck he did? Your friendship, by the way, you were never friends with this person. This person was using you to run their Patreon. Same way. You were a worker to this person. You weren't a fucking friend. Let's say you were a fucking friend. You betrayed the trust of this person. That's why they're not your friend anymore. Because you're a fucking creep. You're a fucking weirdo. So many people told me not to fuck with you from the jump, you little fucking rat. So many fucking people, you know, I couldn't even tell you how many fucking people came to me and were like, you know, you really should not fuck with Kalo because he's a bit creepy. And knowing his history with women, he's probably gonna do some shit to you. So you know what? My fucking bad that I didn't fucking heed those warnings because Lord knows, if I would have just never fucked with this guy, been cool with him at all in the LCU, maybe he wouldn't have. But you know what? I think he would have. I genuinely think he fucking would have regardless. Because when you hear all the shit, when you hear this I mean, is he cool with Foxy or him and Foxy that fucking cool? I don't really think so. So I think this is just his behavior.
And still to this day, I want to say to Shannon, I apologize. Just know what I did was wrong and I admit my fault.
So that was in 2017, right? So all the way back in 2017, you got this guy apologizing for leaking somebody's explicit photos, knowing he hacked into their shit, you know, it's all fucked, right? You know, you're thinking like, okay, people move on, you know, maybe he moved on from the situation. Not in the fucking slightest. I don't think anybody realistically believed he did, but we're gonna go ahead and see what the fuck is going on and why I'm talking about this today, because surprise, surprise, this motherfucker's been leaking my shit. I mean, I kind of knew that because about a week or two ago, I was talking on stream about him talking about my content on a stream like the weird gooner that he is. We all know that he can't keep his fucking hands out of his fucking pants. So anytime he sees a woman, he's gonna fucking start gooning. But I digress. Let's go ahead and start getting into some of the clips, the confrontation. Let's hear the words directly out of his mouth, what he said.
How this person is.
Starting with Queens yesterday. Also, thank you, Logie, for the 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. Sorry, I'm on a tangent today, so if I'm a little, like, slow on the members, you know.
Acting.
AMAC just sent this to me.
Okay.
Hang on.
Disgusting than Zayzudit's videos.
Wait a minute. Have you seen them?
I seen one of them. It was horrible.
One of them. Oh my God. Where did you? Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Send me a DM. I want to see them.
I'll record it and send it to you. Yeah.
What is it?
Same with the pictures. Same with the pictures. Look, I feel comfortable saying this because she was a shitty person and she did shitty things to people here. So I don't know how the fuck.
Oh my Fupa.
So let's start here. You got Kalo up on a stream on fire saying, oh, well, I got Zayzudit's videos. You got Fupa sitting there, oh, well, I want to see him. You got Fupa literally asking for that shit. We do get confirmation in this, you'll see in a second, that she did get it sent. And then you got this bitch-ass Abby up there, sitting over there, well, I've seen it, and I gotta say, nobody gives a fuck what you gotta say, bitch. Go worry about your fucking kid and your husband. Oh yeah, the same husband that you sat there and talked shit about at fat camp. Oh yeah. I don't even want to fucking play with these people. Go worry about your fucking failing relationship and being a better mom to your fucking kids, bitch. Really fuck with me. Now, let's worry about Blockhead Fupa. Let's hear what she's got to fucking say.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, I did. And that video that I saw of her was very awkward.
Wait.
For what?
When I tell you for the millionth time, by the way, why I don't feel bad for Batgirl when people do this shit to Batgirl, look at her laugh. Look at her laugh, Batgirl. Yeah, when this shit happens to you and people call out your porn shit, that's why I don't fucking feel bad for you. Because you sit up there and you laugh whenever it happens to anybody else. Fupa, I know you're not talking from the place of the bitch who was out here gooning for fucking Rev, trying to suck. Honestly, not trying to suck. You fucked Phantom. How desperate you gotta be to fuck Phantom? You're the low of the low, the bottom of the barrel of bitches. No man would ever fuck with you knowing the men you've touched. You're gonna be single for the rest of your life. Enjoy that one, bitch.
Did Kalo record it behind a paywall?
That I don't know.
If he
I'd have
did,
to
it's
go back
illegal.
and
So if he said he screen recorded and sent it to you, that's fucking illegal. So
Yeah, tell him, Foxy.
good job, Kalo. Just
Yep, good job.
implicating yourself
I don't know where he
over
got
and
the
over
video
and over
from.
again.
You don't know where he got the video from, bitch. It ain't hard to play 2 + 2 = 4. Because you're about to sit. You know what makes this video the funniest fucking shit to me, to be honest? You know what makes it funnier than anything else to me? The fact that you're about to sit here. The only 2 people on this fucking panel with brains are fucking Christina and Foxy. And Lord, did I ever think that? I would say that Christina has a fucking brain compared to everybody else here, but that's really the fucking truth. Because she's the only one that goes, her videos aren't public. It's not hard to figure that out. I've said it a million fucking, there's not a single video of me that isn't behind a fucking paywall. So if you're claiming you're watching explicit videos of me, somebody either leaked it, paid for it somewhere, whatever the fuck, and you're all implicating yourselves and saying you're sharing of this content. So yes, go ahead, keep going.
I don't know where he got the video from. I just got it from Kalo, and
Well,
yeah.
I don't think any of her videos are public, so I'm pretty sure they're all behind a paywall.
Duh!
So therefore,
And you know, Kalo, you know, with his e-girl fucking Twitch streamer, fucking, you know, female artist obsession that he has, I would not be surprised if he did actually pay for it.
I don't give a fuck if he paid for it or not. Suck my dick. I really don't care. At the end of the day, what I do care about is a fucking private server full of fucking people sharing that shit. It wasn't just mine. It was Foxy's and who knows who the fuck else's. We'll watch some clips here later where they talk about Kalo's in there sending a picture of him next to some girl's pussy with a peace sign and sending his sex tape in that shit. What fucking gooner-ass servers are you involved in that you're just sending random women's nudes? And everybody in that server, and I mean this, everybody in that server, you're all just as fucking guilty. Because none of you came up and said shit until all of it came out. So all of you who were in there involved one way or another and didn't say anything until it all came out from Twiggy, you're all just as guilty. And that's why all of you were so sheepish and tucking your tail between your leg when people were trying to ask who was in the server. Because you all know you saw that nasty ass shit going down in there and nobody spoke up. Not a single fucking person spoke up. I want to talk about something too, because you got your mama up on a stream pulling a clip from my stream talking about, oh, well, Tina sent Zay Foxy's OnlyFans. I made it abundantly clear on my fucking stream. In fact, she never sent me Foxy's nude. She never sent me anything from behind a paywall. And it was only to show me that Foxy was once fat.
Hello,
okay?
beauties. I'm gonna take a nap and catch you guys in the Discord. Also, remember that if you are on a SSRI, please stay hydrated and happy.
Thank you, Kanga. Appreciate you. But I want to be clear. Tina was never sending anybody's, like, nudes or any of that. If that would have if she sent me Foxy's nudes, first person I'm calling up is Foxy. It wasn't that. It was Tina trying to show me that Foxy was fat. Not even fucking comparable. But where's the fucking outrage for all these goddamn people that were in this? Everybody's so focused on Kalo. Why the fuck is nobody talking about Fupa, who directly sat up on a panel and asked for my fucking nudes? Why is nobody pointing the finger at this bitch, bro? You are just as fucking guilty. You are the same bitch who was up on a panel a couple months ago showing off Foxy's feet photos. You are a goddamn doxer. The last person anybody wants to have their private shit is you, Fupa. You're a gross ass fucking bitch. So fucking gross.
of course he did. What the fuck? How else would he have got it? He had to pay for it.
Man, I'll have to, like, I can go and look.
That's how I seen Foxy's. I paid for it.
At least you paid for
I
it.
didn't.
Like,
It's all over fucking Google.
For you. You shouldn't be in servers.
All right, so this is where we're about to move to. We're gonna move there in a sec. I got sent this clipped up to me quite a bunch of people have sent me some clips, so we're gonna go in order because there's some shit in between what we just watched from Queens and what we're about to see right now. So there's some shit that happened on bus as well. Also, let me make sure the goal is updated over here. Sorry, my bad. I'm like focused on what I'm doing right now. Excuse me. All right. So we're gonna start off with the first clip from bus, where this is mostly
I'm a toker, a joker,
Twiggy confronting Kayla, if I'm correct.
Wiener stroker.
Fupa told Phantom to tell everyone at Fat Camp to say that they never slept together after he already announced it Lamau.
Yeah, of course. Why the fuck would she want to admit that she fucked Phantom? I mean, that's just desperate as fuck. He's like fucking double her age or whatever the hell. Anyways, oh, this is Keem confronting Kayla about it. So it starts with Keem confronting Kayla about it. And honestly, I'm really excited to talk about this Keem part of this shit. Because
I'm a toker,
he's gonna act
joker,
like he ain't guilty.
and a midnight wiener stroker.
Hey, I hope you have a good day. I am so sorry if you have a hard time, but please remember that you are a beautiful woman and a beautiful person.
Appreciated. I'm just heated. I'm gonna be real. I'm heated. It's been a minute since I was heated about shit that happened, but honestly, I'm heated. All right, so let's see what they had to say on bus when Keem confronts Kayla.
Let's not talk about that. Let's get into.
He DM'd me and said that you're lying, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm lying?
Well, we'll find out. Welcome, Kayla, to bus.
I'm going to ask you a direct question. Did I tell you where Fupa's nudes were?
Oh, no.
No,
here's the exact, let me give you the exact context of what happened with this. Is what was said was in that Discord call, it was like, yeah, Keem already brought this up a long time ago not with you. No, not with you. It wasn't anything talking with you.
Hold on. Pause.
It was in the server I was in.
Pause. I'm going to ask you a direct question, okay?
Yes.
Who was in the Discord call? Who's in this conversation?
It was me, KT, and some other folks.
Some other folks. Y'all heard that? Katie in there? Yeah, Katie, fuck you. Backwards, sideways, and upside down.
What do you mean some other folks? What does that mean?
Like that were like former Discord members. I don't remember all their names. I just know KT.
Okay, so you're in a group call with random people, and what's being said exactly?
Is they were like, oh, because we were talking about the Zay thing, and they're like, yeah, you know, Foxy used to do that, right? And like they were like, yeah, Keem outed it a long time ago, like when he was saying she was not a man.
So you're about to sit here, by the way, and you're going to hear Keem say all these reasons why whatever the fuck has nothing to do with him because he didn't directly send nudes, whatever the fuck. But you heard what Kalo said right there, right? How Keem is constantly the one bringing up on streams that these people, XYZ person does sex work, etc., etc. That's the problem here. You want to talk about where this all starts, where all this shitty behavior starts? Let's go back to when I first joined the fucking LCU server back in December of 2025, bitch. Back when I was calling out the fact that there were hosts. Yeah, there were hosts. I've had multiple different people, different hosts who have told me different hosts who have spread my nudes around. I'm not gonna start naming names now because it's gonna turn into a whole issue of, well, I need proof and this person said this months ago. I'm not gonna go there. But when I went to Keem, back when this shit was going on, when hosts were spreading it around, when random fans of the Discord were spreading around, when the pictures were being posted, I had literal videos of mine screenshotted, cropped so you couldn't see anything like nude. But they posted like the screenshot of like my face from the video in the fucking main chat, okay? This is the shit I was dealing with, harassment levels. Keem turned a fucking blind eye to it up until I got on a stream and I said that the Discord wasn't safe for women. And then Keem had a fucking problem with it. Why? Because I told people to stop going into the server if you were a woman. To stop putting yourself in a position to be harassed by these fucking people. But I was an asshole and I had to go on a stream and apologize for even fucking saying that. Nah, I was fucking right when I said it. You knew that shit was going on with me. You knew that shit was going on with other women in the server, and you only fucking do something when it's made a fucking problem on a stream. The same way all these fucking hosts knew all knew about Kalo doing this shit, and nobody made a fucking problem about it until Twiggy brought it up on a fucking stream. That universe is full of creeps, is full of predators, full of doxers, harassers. If you are still in the LCU at this point, and you tell me something bad has happened to you, I'ma say, yeah, I told you so. To be real.
He outed that he knew about that. And I was like, yeah, I got showed that stuff before because I went over to Boogie's house and he showed me on his phone. And then I was like, okay, well, it's on Google. It's public information. They're like, yeah, well, like, what did she used to look like? And then I Googled what Boogie had Googled and I put it in the on the screenshot.
I Googled what Boogie had Googled. I feel confident saying this. I've been told multiple times you can even go back and watch streams where Boogie has openly admitted to looking up and seeking out my sex work content. Why is that okay? So you have these people constantly dog whistling for so you have a big host in the LCU, right? They're saying, well, I'm looking up this person's sex work content. Do you not think that their fans are not going to do the same shit and start spreading that shit around? They constantly dog whistle for women to be harassed in the LCU, and then Keem's going to sit here and act like it's not on him? Bitch, this is all on you, Keem. You should have stopped it back when it was happening with me, but you don't give a fuck about women unless it's Brantley, and low-key, you don't even give a fuck about her either. Let's be so fucking for real.
The Google screenshot into the thing.
You just like the pussy she gives you.
So you're in some random Discord with fans, and you're showing the OnlyFans pictures of your coworker.
No, it's not that. I went to Google and you just type in images and it popped up in the results. It didn't like.
And even if nudes don't pop up in a Google image search, the one that Tina sent me of the shit that she Googled from fucking Foxy shit was not nude, it was like barely even explicit, to be real. It was some shit you'd see on somebody's Instagram. That's why it wasn't a big deal and I didn't fucking make a big deal about it because I posted shit like that on my Instagram. It wasn't that serious. You're not seeing nudes on fucking Google unless you're looking up porn leaks, buddy. Porn leaks, and you're going to the fucking sites.
It wasn't like it's public. It's like public stuff out there.
It's not.
Okay, so you're looking up public.
Bro, I can't stand these motherfuckers. So I want to make it clear: to get your leaks removed off the internet, you gotta pay minimum $30 a month. You pay $30 a month, you're low-key not even getting any help. For like one of the best services, it's $150 a month. I pay like one of the middle tier ones. I pay $50 a month. $50 a month to have my shit removed off the internet because of creeps like fucking Kalo. Okay, I gotta pay that every fucking month on top of the taxes and all the other shit I already gotta fucking pay. Foxy probably don't got it like that. To be real, it's a lot of money to get your fucking leaks removed. If you're not making enough on your sex work content to pay to get your leaks removed, you're not going to. She shouldn't have to fucking deal with that just because she can't afford it.
Pictures, I guess, of your coworkers and sending them to fans.
It was in a group chat with KT and other people in there. That's all it was.
Well, we keep on hearing new names. Like, how many names? Who was in the group chat?
Like I said, it was me, KT, and then I think AVB Ducky, Malcolm.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't care. Like, why are we dying on this fucking hill on like, okay, who gives a fuck? Who runs the server? That's a real good question. Who owns that gooner ass server, bruh?
Well, that's fucking weird. Well, just so you know, Foxy, the first story you told me, completely false.
Yeah, I sent you a screenshot of the messages that he sent to me.
That's the exact truth. What I just told right there is exact truth, and I'm standing on it.
Yeah, then why
don't
did
you
tell
show
Twiggy?
this on screen?
Yeah, I have, but I'll do it again. Hang on. Yeah, so
Keem was the one that leaked it. That's what she
This
did.
happened back on July 6th.
All right, I'll read out the messages. Twiggy said, it literally says porn in the search bar, bro. Kalo says, because that's what the link was showing on the result. Even if you search her name up with BBW, the same thing comes up. Twiggy said, no, it's in the search bar. You specifically searched for it. Kalo said, people talk about it on shows. It's not new. Thank you, Mono, for the 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. That takes us to 25 out of 31 for today. Appreciated. Twiggy says, you spread it, though. And Kalo says, Keem was the one who leaked. That's what she did. We were talking about it on a voice call. Twiggy said, you're the one who shared the content. But honestly, I believe, here's the funny part. I believe Kalo saying that Keem was talking about it on a voice call because that just sounds like something he'd do. This is the same guy who, when I left the LCU and called him a gooner for gooning for links on a phone call, which he literally did, is factual fucking information. He got so upset about it, he went on and started saying, oh, this fucking porn star bitch, fuck this OnlyFans whore. That's what he did. So what did you think was going to happen by doing that? You send your little fanboys like Kalo to seek out my content and spread it around with their friends. You will literally hear Kalo go on to justify the reason he spread around my content is because I left the LCU.
How would first of all, how did I leak that Foxy did OnlyFans? How did that work?
Because
it was originally leaked by Fupa too. Like Fupa originally.
You said that I leaked it in that conversation. No, you're going to answer the question. You said that I leaked it in that conversation with Twiggy. How did I leak that? What are you talking about?
What I was explaining is it was brought up in the conversation that I was having with all the folks in the Discord call. You're looping. I'm asking you a direct question. You say in this text that Keem leaked it. Yes, and I was referring to what.
Okay, maybe you didn't leak Foxy's sex work, but Keem, I mean, you directly made me go on Locale Live when I first started in this universe, knowing I was a sex worker, asking me what I did for work, and then started asking me questions about my sex work. So can I not say that you leaked that I did sex work, Keem? Can I not say that? Like, I'm a little bit confused here because I remember when I auditioned or wanted to audition to join the LCU, I told Keem, go check my Instagram that I said I was bad. But let me give context. Keem said he was looking for people for Queens. I said, I added Keemstar. I said, I could out-entertain all of these bitches. He responded to me and said, you're kind of bad, though. And I responded and said, I am bad. Go check my Instagram. So from there, it had to be outed that I'm a sex worker to everybody in the server. Not in my opinion. But that's something that they chose to make content on Locale Live for days. If you go back to the original streams that I was on, what were they trying to get me to do? They wanted me to go to fucking whatever state Boogie lives in and do a stream where I had Desi dom him on stream. So they were trying to use the fact that I was a sex worker for LCU content for months and months and months and months and months. I had no say in the fucking matter. So maybe you could not make that argument for Foxy, but I could absolutely make the argument that it was for me. Yes.
I was saying before what I just said when I first came up here, that's what I was told.
Now you're being told that Keem leaked it?
That's what I said in the original statement. Who
told you that Keem leaked it?
They said it's already known knowledge. Keem already leaked it. That's what I was told.
Said that, idiot. Oh my, I'm gonna lose my mind. He's doing multiple things. He's saying that I leaked it to Twiggy. He's clearly saying I leaked it. Now he's saying that they were telling me that Keem leaked it. Who is they?
Who gives a fuck on who the they is, Keem? You know you're fucking just as guilty in this shit when you fucking are in these little fucking kiki-ass calls in the live on airs with people fucking giggling about people's sex work too. Don't act like you weren't in a call with me and Billy giggling about Batgirl's sex work, Keem.
The group call I was in with KT and the other folks.
And who in the group call said that Keem leaked it?
Katie.
So Katie said that Keem leaked Fupa's.
Yeah, that it was already known knowledge that it was already leaked.
Okay. All right. Is there a reason why you took a while for you to say the name KT since she was the one? Because when you first talked about
I'm trying to focus
Discord,
on two things at once. I'm trying to talk and then I'm also trying to focus on driving.
Think and talk?
No, driving.
Yeah, because while this fucking loser is up here admitting that he's a fucking creep, he got an Uber passenger in the backseat of his car, bruh.
All right, cool. All right, so Katie said Keem leaked it. Well, that's not true. I didn't leak it.
Okay, but Fupa did leak it. That's for sure. I know that for.
Jesse Jan, I'll answer. You said, what did Keem say to that Lynx chick? I mean, he did a 3-hour phone call with her where he said multiple times that he wanted to buy her a blonde wig so that he could come for her on camera. So.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
IF King love you girl and I am so sorry this happened. I am so heartbroken for you that ex-coworkers think this is okay. I am here to support you and Keem should really think about paying you to avoid a lawsuit. F you Katie, Fupa, and KLO.
I appreciate you, River, and I appreciate everybody with the support. That was the first time that ever played. that scared me. I'm like, wait. We're getting bombed. We're getting bombed.
It won't fix things, but get yourself some high-quality leaf after the stream. Sorry you've been dragged into such a grim situation.
Dude, Can I say that's actually the most annoying part of this? Is this is the one day I have no bud. This is the one day I have no weed because my fucking medical card won't let me buy weed until tomorrow. So you're about to, everyone's about to see my wrath. Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, I'm so, and like, to be real, the reason that I am the way I am about this now is because you can see streams of me back in the day crying about this, upset about this. I've gotten to the point where I'm somewhat okay with it now. Like, I'm not okay with it, but like, I know it's going to happen. And I know that Foxy, who's probably the first time her experiencing this, she probably don't got the strength to fight for herself right now. She probably don't got the strength to battle every single bitch who's like wronging her right now. So low-key, this isn't just for me. This is for every single woman whose nudes were spread by these creeps in that goon-ass server. All of them are guilty. Katie, guilty. Fupa, guilty. I think they say Booster here in a second, guilty. I don't give a fuck if you took part in the porn shit or not. If you saw porn in that server and you stayed in that server and didn't report it to anybody, you're part of the fucking problem.
For fact. And then Fupa was up on fire one time asking me to send her the video of Zay.
Okay, we need Fupa up here. What do you mean Fupa leaked it?
Why do you feel so comfortable just sharing pictures to like in group chats and like, that's just weird, dude.
Yeah, I sent you a screenshot of what exactly he sent to people, Keem.
I mean, when you say, oh, it's a Google search or it's publicly available. Okay, I get that, but why? That's like, there's still.
Isn't this the same Keem, by the way, that literally said that Scooter was sending him nudes? This is the same Keemstar who was up on a stream with Mike, both claiming that Scooter was sending them nudes of some random girl. So, Keem, you participate in the same locker room behavior and do the same shit as everybody else here, where until it comes out, that's when you admit your guilt in it. That's realistically what's happening here.
A whole nother thing with like, ew, you're doing that?
I understand, and I'm taking accountability for it, and I'm wanting to change my ways. That's what I'm doing. That's why we're doing this week. I'm trying to change.
What do you understand about it, though, Kalo? What
It's
do you
wrong.
understand?
That is wrong to do, and I shouldn't do it. I
What's
shouldn't
wrong
do it.
about it?
And
What's
a
wrong?
midnight wiener stroker.
:_dancing dog :_dancing dog :_dancing dog.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for the support today. I'm sorry I'm just, like, going on a roll, and I'm just angry. I usually, like, give more attention to the donations. Just today, I am irate. I'll be real. I'm fucking pissed.
About it.
I could get in trouble.
Time out. Now Katie's donating saying, I did not say that, Kalo. That was Booster.
Oh, okay. It was Booster then, yeah.
What? What? You can't. Oh, that what? Okay, this is so infuriating.
Well,
Do you know how?
This is my point when I say they're all guilty. That's my point in saying that. All these people in this, anybody at any point in time that saw all this shit could have came to anybody. Katie, for example, was friends with me on Discord up until I found this shit out yesterday, and I blocked that bitch so fucking fast. But Katie at any point could have messaged me that this was going on. Fupa, Abby, you know, other women could have messaged me this was going on. Booster, I'm pretty sure, is still on my friends list, could have messaged me this was going on. Any of these people could have told me, could have told Foxy, could have told Keem, could have told an authority in the LCU that they trusted, but they all kept it to themselves because they're all just as dirty.
Dude, do you have any idea the amount of lies you've been caught in? How many lies have you been caught in the last fucking 4 days? It's an insane amount.
Okay, I get that. Like, there's been so much going on, and I've been mentally like broken that to the point where like I'm forgetting things now. Like, and I'm not making an excuse. I'm legitimately forgetting things.
Well,
maybe stop blaming other people because like you're literally telling Twiggy in this thing that Keem leaked it to you, basically.
All right.
And you said that today, right?
You're all blaming everybody else. Everybody is playing this let's blame everybody else game. Every fucking person who was in that server or sat up on a fucking panel talking about another worker in the LCU sex work is just as guilty. You all push this nasty ass behavior. You push the harassment of women, and you're like, well, why is it happening? Keem, you're just as fucking guilty. If you cared about the women in the LCU actually being harassed for their sex work, you wouldn't be pushing that. The second I left, you waited till the second I left so you could say all the shit you really felt about me. And do you think that I don't think that you've said that shit to people behind the scenes? You definitely have. You just waited to say it in front of a camera until I left so you didn't look like the bad guy.
What I'm going to start listening to now is you and Twiggy. That's the only two people I'm going to start listening to.
Yeah, it says it right here in this text. Keem was the one who leaked that's what she did. We were talking about it in a voice call.
Okay, so it was Booster that did say that. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was.
And let me ask you one more question. Was I, Keemstar, in this voice call?
I'm a toker,
Does it matter?
a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Any S-worker who stays thinking this won't happen to them. When it comes out, we're all gonna remember this moment.
Yeah, this is also genuinely a message to anyone in the LCU who's still a sex worker. You can't cry wolf again after this, even though I already said before that this happened to me. But nobody can cry wolf if you stay at this point. If you are still in the LCU, like I'm not saying, like, it's at this point, you know what behaviors they're showing, and you're supporting that, encouraging that, you're just as complicit in it.
No, you were not.
Okay, so you and Booster leaked it, I guess.
Yeah, Booster brought it up, and then we were like, oh, what did she used to look like? And I'm like, oh, well, Boogie had showed me in the past when I was at his house, and I said I know what to look for, so I just went and looked for it, and then screenshotted it.
So is anybody gonna go after Boogie either? Because I'm gonna be real, if you think anybody, by the way, I know like half these motherfuckers quit the LCU. Yeah, we'll see them all back on August 1st. So is anyone gonna hold all these people's feet to the fire? Because you literally got Kalo right here saying Boogie was showing the sex work content to him in person. What is Fat Camp? What have I always said? These hangouts are, these IRL things, it's a fucking boys club. And so these like weirdos can go sit there and fucking goon together and try to hit on the fucking women. That's really all that shit is. When fucking your mama said Fat Camp's a Diddy party, that's the one thing he got right.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Did you say that, when did this happen? Did you say in July? When did the actual leaking happen?
Oh, it says on the photo right there, it says July 6th.
So you were in a chat with Booster Gold on the 7th.
Yeah, why are you always talking to all these Voldemorts? It's another weird thing.
Booster just happened to be in there, but Katie's my friend.
Do you notice how you see them trying to deflect here? We're talking about something really serious and you got Keem, well, why are you talking to all these Voldemorts? Is that the fucking problem? Or is the problem that he's sharing people's explicit photos without their consent?
Oh, God. We're going to do this again. Katie's my friend. The one that you just falsely accused of fucking leaking it. She's your friend.
She understands that I'm going through a lot, and I might have misrepresented one thing by mistake.
Shut up.
They feel sorry for you. You're weird. You're fucking weird. You suicide bait, and these women feel sorry for you.
No, you don't even fucking got that shit right, Keem. You want to know what it is? He's still doing it now. Kalo is like the epitome of like, what do you call it? He like fucks up and then he does like PR bullshit. He knows. First off, he weaponizes his autism. Let's start there. He weaponizes his autism and uses that as every single excuse for why he does anything wrong. Second off, he will do shitty things, right? And then he will preemptively like go up and start apologizing before people even start attacking him so that you'll see him as the victim and feel bad for him because Kalo's already beating himself up about it. So why should I beat him up more? No, you really aren't taking accountability, or you really actually don't give a fuck. You just don't want people to attack you. He's so manipulative, and it honestly surprised me that it took me as long to see it and a bunch of other people as long to see it, but if it took me some time, then shit, I guess I get it. He is extremely fucking manipulative. He will like say things that make you feel bad for him because you're like, oh, he's just like this guy who's got autism. No, you're like a 30-year-old adult who's like literally been sent to cease and desist for being a fucking stalker who spread nudes around that you hacked into somebody's Facebook to access. That's really who he is.
And you cling onto them. It's fucking weird,
and
dude.
I felt sorry for you too, Kalo. Meanwhile, this is what you're fucking doing behind my back.
Right.
And I apologize for it. I do. I seriously do.
Fuck.
Your apologies don't mean shit, buddy.
Because he was probably.
You know why your apology doesn't mean shit, Kalo? Because of that clip of you talking about you doing it years ago. And you're doing it again to not just me, to not just Foxy, I'm sure plenty of other women. Let's be real. Does anybody think that, because, bro, there's so many things. There's a point in time in this gold stream later where Kalo accidentally shows all the Discord servers he's in, and why is every Discord server profile picture a woman? I'm curious.
In the group chat with them.
Yeah.
That's one of them right there.
Yep.
That's crazy.
the type of shit they do.
I know about that motherfucker. Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you still in? Are you still in the side server with these people, Kalo?
Yes. Yep. Guaranteed. You don't even have to ask him that. We all know. He'll fucking talk to anybody that will give him attention.
They're all still in there probably spreading images together. Let's be so for real. This ain't the end of it. I'm getting on here today and they're gonna get all pissed and start spreading more shit about me. I know how this works.
Kim acting like he's never talked about what you do with such BS. He literally brought it up on a stream not long ago. Why is he acting like he's not part of the problem?
Clock that shit! Thank you, Rosebush, because that's the part that's really driving me insane in all this is him trying to act innocent.
He's literally a liability to this place. All the people on the outside that want to like fuck around and do gay ups and stuff, all you need to do is hit up Kalo and be like, hey, you matter, buddy.
Yeah, when I'm under fire, I get doxxed and then all this other shit, so I understand.
Naked about you.
You think you're the only person that's been doxxed in this community?
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, everyone's been doxxed here, just so you know. You're not the only one, fuckface.
I understand, but my mom got doxxed too.
Okay.
Oh, where your mom got? Oh, where? I had my parents had the police pull up to their house 7 days in a fucking row. Do you think that's a coincidence that it was right when I started in the LCU? No. Everybody has shit happen to their fucking family. Why? Because you're in a universe full of doxers. Congratulations. I haven't had shit happen to me since I left.
Okay, so did our moms. Now what? Now what?
Haven't seen me every fucking day.
Now what?
Kalo, you say this all the time. You say, I understand. Do you really understand?
Yes.
You're still doing it. I understand. What do you understand? Really, truly understand about it?
That I'm a piece of shit. I need to work.
He's never gonna understand. People like him do not change. I'm gonna be real. Porn addiction is one of the worst ones. They don't get better. They don't. They really don't. There's nothing that's gonna make them get better. They will always find a way to be sneakier with it. If you have a porn addiction, you're probably not gonna get better, and I'm sorry. I've never seen a single person who has a porn addiction who's gotten better. They always just get sneakier with it. How many times do you see people who get caught for, who get charged for, like, sexual related crimes reoffend? It's a problem. This guy shouldn't be on the internet. He shouldn't have unfiltered internet access to women. It's that simple.
Work on what I need to work on what is going on with me, and I need to do double therapy sessions every month and work with my therapist. I need to get a better therapist. I need to get a DBT therapist is what I.
No therapist is gonna log into your fucking computer, Kalo, and look through your goddamn hard drives, and somebody honestly fucking should at this point. Really, somebody fucking should. You are not going to get better with fucking therapy. You're gonna get better by putting your dick in your fucking pants.
I need to get someone that works with someone with autism.
Okay. Well, I want you to keep addressing this stuff like you did today, right? Because I know you really want to run away. I know you don't want to be in this call right now, but hey.
Well, I don't want to be in the server for the rest of the night. I told Twiggy he could do a private call with me tomorrow.
Yeah, so you can go to your goon server. Yeah.
At least you're coming up and addressing it. But hey, I knew who you were at the very beginning. That's why I didn't want you there.
Aaron?
I knew.
All right.
Oh God, he's picking up an Uber person.
Yeah.
Keeps trying to do this bullshit. I didn't want him here. Then you hired him. So at the end of the day, if he was really such a fucking problem, you knew to the level of which he was a creep. Because none of us knew that who were saying you should hire him. We all just felt bad for him. You should have kept him out of the community. You should have never let him into the Discord. You should have never let him interact with the other hosts, the other women. You knew what a problem he was. You to the point that you said you didn't want him there. So then why let him in? We got Spooples with the 199 who said, I got an addiction to pouring a glass of Dr. Pepper. Shit. That's the best addiction to have.
Aaron, hear us?
No, I have headphones in.
All right, good. Well, I know who you were before you came here, and this is why I didn't want to hire you, because I knew all this weird stalker stuff was going to happen.
But you did.
With you. I told everyone.
And then you still hired him and let it, didn't want, let's also go down, so you know he's like that. You hired him and didn't keep any tabs on him. Didn't think to, when he was on stream talking about viewing my videos, you didn't stop him. If anything, you were laughing with him, encouraging that shit. But now, because Foxy's still there working there, now it's a problem. Because she's the only one that still works there. They weren't even going to bring this up if it was only my shit. Just to make it clear. They only give a fuck because Foxy still works there. That's why.
You promised me that you changed your ways. You obviously haven't, Kalo.
Yeah, I need to work on myself is what I need to do.
Are you thinking about like?
Yeah, you need to go to a padded room is what you need to do, buddy. But let's go ahead and skip in this a little bit because I don't really give a fuck what else he's got to say on that stream, to be real. There's some more shit to get into because they end up going on to interview him on Rewind and he only fucking makes it worse.
Gooner shit to your friends for you. It's indicative of other things that I know you've done. And it's a bad road for you. You shouldn't be in servers sending gooner shit to your friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's not just that, Billy. He's the plug for that shit. He's like people's go-to to get nudes of other people. Apparently, that's like
Wait,
because
what?
Fupa went to him. Fupa went to him for the nudes. Okay, because he's bringing that up on live, right? And then he was going around sharing not just that, but also Zay's nudes in the same server. He was the plug for it, and he's admitted to all of this live
in the same.
I'm a toker.
Plug him into
a
the
joker,
electric chair.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
I would not be comfortable with Chloe being my Uber driver. God only knows what he records in those rides, just saying.
Yeah, to be real, honestly, I don't blame you. I would fucking comfortably say I would never want to even be in the same room with that man. Because who knows? Also, thank you. It's Chrissy. Welcome to Hot Dog Gang. That takes us to 26 out of 31 for today's members goal.
Server?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You can't say that you've taken accountability and changed. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't.
Fuck that.
I'm sorry. You're a degenerate. I'm sorry.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nah.
Shandon Yam with the 2 said Tilo sure has a high libido for a depressed guy.
Nah.
And like, look, I'm not usually like. There's some times where like things happen in the past, and the past is in the past, right? And I wasn't gonna just like bring up this stuff and throw it out there today. I was gonna wait until tomorrow's stream and make content out of it, obviously, right?
well,
But I did tell Kalo, I was like, if you want to, you probably should get ahead of it. So go up on Queens and just own up to it, right? Then tomorrow we can do our stream and not even.
Yeah, whatever. The past is not the past because he did this in the past in 2017 and is doing it again. So the past is not the past. He's still the same fucking creep. He's 30-something years old. He's not a young kid. He's not somebody that's figuring it out in life. He should have his life figured out. I hate when I really can't stand seeing a fucking 30-year-old man sit there and be like, pretend positivity every day. The reason he does that positivity bullshit is because he knows it appeals to women. His entire life, everything he does is trying to appeal like he's a sad sap to women so women will feel bad for him so he can fucking goon. Everything, his entire motivation in life is getting his fucking dick wet. It's not that hard to see. Thank you also. We got Logie Barra with another 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. We got Harmonious Pretzel with another 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. And we got Callaway Panda with the Hot Dog Gang member for 1 month. And that finishes out today's daily members goal. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Talk about it. But I figured the best way for him to take accountability is to just go up there, own it, and accept it, no matter how bad it makes him look. Because at least it shows that maybe he cares just a little bit.
Does anybody think this guy gives a fuck? Are we gonna be real here? Does anybody think this guy gives a fuck? He's still, we'll go on to see, like, he gives his excuses and bullshit here, but if he gave a fuck, he wouldn't still be making excuses. He wouldn't have all these reasons why he did these things, but he does.
What do you got here, Xylee?
Kalo, you sent Zays to Fupa?
And that was separate from the server.
She asked for it. She asked for it.
And that's separate from the server. So, just because somebody asks you for nudes, you mean like the exact same situation that happened in 2017, and you claimed that the guy who did that, like, ruined your friendship with the girl so bad, are you gonna sit here and claim Fupa ruined our friend? No, buddy. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking creep. You got mad. I left the fucking LCU, so you started going on some tirade about how I'm an evil fucking porn star. Meanwhile, you were beating your dick to my shit. Fucking nuts. And then on top of that, you thought you were gonna get in cool with Fupa, that blockhead fucking bitch. So she asked you for it, and you sent it to her. So you could all have your little fucking kiki about it. And don't you all look fucking dumb at the end of the day, because now every single person in the world is looking at you all like you're the biggest fucking asshole. I hope it was really worth it to sit there and have your giggle at whatever video you're fucking laughing at. I don't give a fuck. Whatever video you're laughing at made me 10 times the amount of money that your shit shows make in the LCU, so suck my dick, bitches.
And you sent them?
I sent the video because we were talking about, I was crashing out on Zay and I was saying your content's fucking mid. She was like, oh, what's the content? And I said, I'll send.
Interesting if Keem knew Claus passed but still let him go to fat camp.
Yup, exactly that. Why would he let him go to fat camp if he knows he can't be around women? Oh, wait, speaking of fat camp, something really funny that I think is really topical to bring up right now, or just at least, you know, just show it.
I'm a joker.
I think it's a little
joker
funny.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
I don't know anything about Twiggy, but I wonder if he discovers this shit and exposes it, or if he knows about it and doesn't say shit until he feels like it. If he's staying silent with knowledge, he's gross too.
I will say Twiggy has been one of the people in the LCU before who has, like, when I first joined the LCU, me and Twiggy had this, like, weird banter back and forth where he, like, pretended that he shit on me for being a sex worker, but he would actually, like, be behind the scenes really cool to me about it. So, like, you might see some old streams where it seems like Twiggy's being, like, genuinely a dick to me about the sex work shit. And at first, we weren't really friends, so it was kind of weird, but, like, he wasn't. It was, like, all a bit, like, but Twiggy has been one of the people who's come to me multiple times and told me when people are spreading my shit around. So I don't think he sat on this. I think that if he did sit on it, he sat on it to get the info he needed to be able to put this out there and make sure he was right. I can't say bad shit about Twiggy. Like, I really can't. I don't agree with everything he's ever done, but...
My story starts...
Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, one second. I'm pulling up this particular photo from Fat Camp, which I think is really funny. Given everything going on down now, you know? So... Here, let me just switch this over and where's your husband, Abby? Where's your husband? Y'all want some context for this picture? You got Abby here in Kayla's arms while Grimm's saying, oh, you guys look like you're about to get married, and she's going, yeah. Where's your husband and your kid at home? Oh shit. This is the Kalo at Fat Camp. This is what you got Kalo up to at fucking Fat Camp, picking up the women. I bet he doesn't look for goon shit of Abby, no? Just saying.
Send it to you. I don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute. Have you seen him?
Because I was crashing the fuck out.
Okay, Kayla, we're watching the video. Give me a second, okay? It's only 21 seconds long. Thank you.
Disgusting than Zay Zudit's videos.
Wait a minute. Have you seen him?
I seen one of them. It was horrible.
Oh my god.
You see Abby there also say, oh, I've seen one of them.
I'm a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Zay hated Twiggy, Steak, and KM for months, and now they are the only trustworthy ones. My, how the turns have tabled.
Yo, that's actually so crazy, yeah. But to be real, who are the three people, like, men-wise, who never, like, I mean, I guess Twiggy kind of did, but it was, like, a bit, or at least two. Two of the men in the LCU who never made fun of me for my sex work, Nightmare or Steak. The only time Nightmare ever said anything close to that was when I low-key pushed him to say something like that, to be very real. He would have never said that. I, like, genuinely said some really fucked up shit to him first. So I don't fault him for the one time he did, because I pushed him to say that. I did. But Steak never. Nightmare never, up until that one point. So, like, all kudos to them, because I beefed with them hella. They could have at any point and never did.
Where did you, wait, send me a DM, I want to see them.
I'll record it and send it to you, yeah.
Same with the pictures. Same with the pictures. Look, look, feel comfortable saying this because she was a shitty person and she did.
And you said I will record it and send it to you. You know she can get your ass for copyright like that.
Nonchalantly, like he done it before too.
Nonchalantly, like it's okay that you
My DMCA company's gonna love that one.
recorded it and said she could get your ass for copyright on that.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. At Dr. Hug 0502 donated $9.99. Kalo, what would make you want to look at Dookie's balloon knot?
Kyle.
Yes.
I would tell you to leave the internet forever, but I know you would just make an alt and you would stick around and creep around. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man, because this is not a problem that's brand new to you.
And honestly, the way Billy said it right there is real as fuck, because no matter what happens here, if he says he's gonna leave the internet, he's literally just gonna come back to the internet under another name. Like, this is an ongoing problem that's gonna forever be a thing. And because I'm shitting on Kalo the way I am right now, I guarantee you he's gonna like start coming after me super vindictively about it. I'm already prepared for the backlash and bullshit I'm gonna have to deal with because of these weird vindictive ass people. I mean, Fupa, who's literally been known to be a doxer who sent like fucking DoorDash to make sure somebody was still living at an address, is asking for my nudes, and you're sending that shit. Do you think she's gonna do anything good with it? No. I know these people are like going to do the shittiest shit to me now that I did this stream, but I don't give a fuck because I want to air out who all of these people are. It's not just Kalo. Fupa is just as guilty. Abby is just as fucking guilty. Don't let any of these people get off fucking scot-free with this. I fucking mean that wholeheartedly.
This is something you've been pushing the boundaries of for a very long time. You need to get serious help. You need to go to a therapist for sexual deviancy and boundaries and respect for other people.
I get you.
I'm
serious,
gonna
look
dude.
into it.
Don't just look into it. Get help.
All right, I will. I promise I will.
And don't fuck around with people. Don't go dark mode and fuck with people because you're pissed. Don't fuck with innocent fucking people. You promise me. You promise me.
Yes, I promise you, Billy. If there's one person out of this whole place that I respect the most, it's you. And you're the one one person.
Then if you would have respected Billy, you wouldn't have done this to begin with. Because you want to know one of the people who warned me about you, Kalo, and I should have fucking heeded his warning was Billy. He didn't say it in so many words, but he was like, just so you know, Kalo's done some pretty weird stuff. Like, he let me know. And I'm the idiot for not heeding his warning and ever interacting with you, although I think this would have happened regardless because you're just weird. But, like, I feel bad low-key for Billy in this because he, like, vouched for you to some extent. And you're gonna sit up here and say you promise him knowing you're gonna do it again. You know you're gonna do it again, Kalo. Stop acting like you're healed and you're better now. Because he's literally acting like, oh, he's reformed right now. No, you're not. You literally just did this. You're gonna do it again.
Person that I've always had respect for. You're the one person my mom respects and that knows is looking out for me. And I promise you, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get the help I need, and I'm not gonna do anything.
If any
negative.
more people get hurt because you don't get help, it's blood on your hands, dude.
I understand.
Halo, when you started, when I was first added to Local Gold, what were the standards that you told me to set for you?
Not to be babied anymore and to not hurt me.
And to what else? No, it had nothing to do with hurting you. You wanted to be held accountable.
Yes.
That's what this is literally part of what I was going to say, bro. He always says this. How many times have you guys seen Kalo do a tweet being like, I'm gonna leave the LCU. I need to be held accountable for my actions. You're never held accountable. You don't actually care to be held accountable. You just like to say you want to be held accountable and that you're wrong for these things, but you don't actually mean that. You don't actually believe a single word you say. You are extremely manipulative and extremely disingenuous.
And what started all of this?
Me being held accountable for missing a day.
Yeah.
And you know what? Where are all the Kalo accountability buddies now? Where's Rosie? Where's Snowgoth? Where are all these people that were in Kalo's corner, like, holding him accountable for all these things? Where are you all at now? What do you all got to say about this? Are you all going to go on and denounce this shit? Or are you just going to sit there and turn a blind eye to it like, oh, well, it wasn't me, so...
And the first time it happened, not a big deal, even though I knew it was something that had happened before, right? But the second time it happened, it wasn't even you missing a day. That really wasn't the issue. And I told you behind the scenes I wasn't upset with you. Shit happens, and that I was kind of thankful for it because I got to do a solo stream. And
oh my god, I gotta respond to this. River said, "At what point does Zay matter, Kalo? I don't matter. Kalo has said that before. He sees me as nothing. I'm the worst and most evil person ever because I wronged Rosie, even though it was proven I never did shit to Rosie, and she's just a lying fucking bitch, and he can't bite his fucking tongue because he knows he'd look stupid for admitting he fucking went and looked at my fucking porn in response to that. Anywho, but nobody matters but Kalo. That whole you matter bullshit is only for Kalo. It's only Kalo's mental health. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody else's. In this entire time of me leaving the LCU, nobody gave a fuck about how I felt about anything. Everyone just assumes, okay, yeah, Zay's just fucking strong. I could have been fucking breaking down and nobody gave a fuck. He didn't care. I'm genuinely fine, but at the end of the day, if something would have happened to me, they would have not give a fuck and would have said, none of our problems. It's not on us. Kalo is the most fake, performative, like, mental health advocate you've ever seen because he only cares about his mental health. He will get up on a stream and suicide bait, literally pulling out weapons to pretend harm himself, knowing that that will trigger people in the audience because he only cares about getting the sympathy for himself.
build up confidence in doing that, right? The issue was the excuses made for it. And the fact that you were up all night the night beforehand. And the just shit you were talking about, the network you work for, the network that gave you a chance when not a lot of people probably would have, right? That was
all right. I also want to read this one out. The Truth Hurts 66 said, why is it that everybody's personal information gets leaked whenever they leave that universe? I got something on that too. I keep forgetting about these tactical nukes going off. This is crazy. We got nukes. I never get three nukes in a stream is crazy, so thank you guys.
Also, I've been trying to join #Fady Gang with River and Nightmare for 30 minutes. Google is the largest company that wants all my money but makes it so difficult for me to give it. Anyway, go off.
Thank you for joining 50K Gap. That's funny. But in response to the personal information shit as well being leaked, it's realistically like what's the best way I can put it? It's like they don't have true shit to say about you when you leave, so they'll just start making shit up, or they'll just start leaking shit about you, and then be like, "We're the safest place ever. We keep the LCU safe from everybody's safe here." Well, it's like you guys are the one pushing this shit to happen to people when they leave, and you're wondering why people don't want to go in because you make it. There's a fucking fly. Ah! Sorry, it's fine. It's a moth. It's actually a moth, and I really don't like moths. Sorry, that scared the shit out of me. I literally heard my scream on his phone. Oh god, that's so embarrassing. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. I really did. It was something along the... Oh yeah, so whenever you leave the LCU, they are gonna push this like shitty narrative against you no matter what because they have to. It's like if not, then there is gonna be people that tune into your channel and they're gonna feel like they lost because you have people tuning into you. They can't share audience members. If they see somebody in your chat that's also in the LCU, they get very fucking triggered from that. That's why. They're gonna push any narrative they can to try to get all of you guys who are watching me right now to not watch me. That's their ideal scenario. They want me to fail. It's the same reason why he didn't fucking pay me my last paycheck. At this point, that's the fucking least they could fucking do.
was what I was upset
You were
about.
better off driving Uber. You coming back here was a bad idea. Stop chasing YouTube, Kalo. Stop chasing YouTube.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a YouTuber your whole fucking life. You think that you have what it takes. I'm sorry. No matter how entertaining you may or may not be, you have compulsions that need to be dealt with. You need to stop. Tell your mom you need help. Tell everybody around you need help.
He won't.
And take care of what your problem is.
He won't.
Yeah, I got you, Billy.
I got you,
And you can't hold.
Then you would have done it. Then you would have done it a while ago. You would have done this back when it first fucking happened with fucking Savannah or whatever you said her name was. You would have done it back then. But you actually don't care to change. You don't care to improve. You're just going to keep being the shitty Kalo that you've always fucking been. That's to be so for real. Now, let's go ahead and move over a little bit in this timestamp. I think this might be one of the last ones we have.
Thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
I want to leave. I want to leave, but I don't think that's going to help me because then I'm not held accountable by Twiggy.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
You can't hold me to this, buddy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Get off my show.
You blamed me for every single thing that's happened. You villainized me, and now I'm your crutch. Like, that's... Billy, I only have any type of success in the LCU when I'm paired with the most fucked up individuals.
I don't know, Twiggy. You're a founder here.
Yes.
So what happened on Gold today?
Well, today...
I heard the
Oh yeah, so I can sum that up. So basically he suicide baited as usual on Gold. Okay, so we actually got one last clip that's not from Rewind to go through here. So Kalo went on Gold this morning to talk about it. So let's go ahead and check that out.
How this person is acting.
Sorry, it's in the middle of this one. I got this one sent from actually our good friend Gulags. No, that's not what I'm reacting to. I'm reacting to this. Thank you.
So what can I ask you what's this? Because I know before it was 2017 with the nudes thing. Is there more?
It was discussed on Bus last night. I was in a server and we were joking around with I was talking shit about the whole Zay thing on Fire, and I had gotten sent the video to me of one of her videos, and I had Fupa had said, "Do you have that video?" And I said yes, and I said, "Let me go record for it and like dig around for it." And I went and looked and found it, and then sent it to
So, did you record for it? Did you dig around for it? Because what it's sounding like to me, let's back this up just a wee. Just a little.
Let me go record for it and like dig around for it and
record for it, like dig around. It sounds like you got caught admitting you're recording my shit. That's what it sounds like to me. And then you stumbled over your words there and said, oh, wait, I gotta dig for it.
I went and looked and found it and then sent it to her because she asked. And then the Foxy thing, we were in the server talking about how she used to be overweight. And they were, Booster had brought it up that she used to do the stuff that she used to do. And I was like, oh, yeah, I heard about that because Boogie had told me about it and he had showed me how to find it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, oh, do you know where it's at? And I said, yeah, I just looked it up and then screenshotted the Google images and then posted it into the not safe for work part of the server.
So, sounds like to me that fucking Twiggy was right. Kalo is the porn plug for everybody in the LCU. If you're looking to get somebody's nudes, all you gotta do is ask Kalo, because he's always got a way to get it. You could just sit there and goon and laugh or whatever you want to do with your friends. I mean, they literally admitted that there was a call that they were in, that they were all talking about Foxy's porn in. Okay, this is the type of shit we're dealing with here. And I want to make it for the millionth time abundantly clear. This isn't just Kalo. This is Fupa. This is Katie. This is Abby, Booster. All these people he was naming who were involved in this, you're all just as guilty and you're all just as shitty fucking people. When karma comes after you, shit. Keem too. Yeah, like I said, it's Keem. Keem's the biggest reason why this happens. Let's just make that abundantly clear as well. This whole environment, this entire shit going down, the reason it even happens the way it does or is allowed to is because Keem perpetuates that shit. If Keem wasn't a guy who sits up on a stream talking about women who do sex work in a very disgusting manner the way he does, maybe his fanboys wouldn't be seeking out that content. But he purposely pushes it, knowing that he can skate by the innocent saying, well, it wasn't me who leaked it. It just so happened to be somebody I employed. In fact, it happened to be 4 different people that I employed in this random server. And it's not my problem that it happened because I didn't actually do it. No, you just perpetuated it. You push that shit. Every chance you get for people to seek out my shit, to seek out anyone who does sex work shit, that's just how you are. What if I fucking just sat here and played your 3-hour goon call with links? What if I did that? You wouldn't like that, would you? Investigator River said Foxy can get a job. She's not stuck. I mean, that's fair. Shit, I don't know. That's a tough one because I don't know what Foxy is gonna do. But if she sits by there complacently after all that shit happened, and this is not the first time shit like that's happened in the universe, then, man, I don't know. She's got to get her priorities in order. Cal said, they say it's so safe in the Discord, but then he goes on and unblocks everyone. I had a gooner being weird, and Rastov had got rid of him, but now he's back. I will never go back there. It's not safe. By them I literally said this. I'm so glad you pointed that out, because I literally said this. When they unbanned everybody, you guys realize that that doesn't just mean, oh, they unbanned the people that Keem banned because they put an L on his post. That also means they unbanned all the harassers, all the doxers, all the shitty people who were actually supposed to be banned from that community, and just let them all back in. Open arms, door open. You could be somebody who literally harassed like 10 different women in the server and be back in there right now because they just let you in. They're so desperate for people, they'll let anybody in. And that's what it is. If you guys don't know, I'll fill you in a little bit. The universe over there is dying. Half of the people have like quit. Yo Mama was fired. I'm sure all those people who quit will be back August 1st. But if you tune into a show in there for about like 5 minutes, let's do it again. I did this the last time. Let's just tune into a show and see what they got going on. Because I promise you it's fucking twiddling thumbs. Let's see. Who's live?
Them just for this. No, the Cole has over 50 puppets.
Yeah.
He has said that throughout high school, he bought them to make videos on YouTube with them. So yeah, these were all just hanging around. I assume that's why some of them don't look exactly like the people that he wants them to.
What a fucking entertaining stream. I'm so glad I tuned into that. Lord. All right, let's try the other one. That's not the only one live.
There you go. There you go.
So Lydia AF said, my boyfriend served in the army as well, and we recently visited Permasens, P-I-R-M-A-S-E-N-S, where he lived for a while. Thank you for your service, Tommy. Thank you, Lydia.
Amen. Beautiful content. I'm glad I tuned in. If I would have tuned into the LCU for those 30 seconds, I would have never heard that. Why do they talk so slow? Why does everybody in there talk on fucking, like, 0.5 speed? Nobody can talk fast. What's up with that? I tuned into a stream over there and I'm like, why is everybody speaking so slowly? What's happening? Christ almighty. Shandon Yan with the 2 said, interesting that Keem had no clue about that server. Yeah, I thought they tracked all the servers that people were in. I thought that they could just magically see all the list of all the servers people were in, and they were constantly checking up on what people were doing, but they didn't notice that like 4 or 5 of their hosts were in some goon server together? Interesting. Interesting. Investigator Rivers said they need to draw it out. I mean, how else are they going to fill an hour and a half of content between, like, one brain cell? You got Ultra with the 2 said, leaving the LCU has been the best for my mental. I honestly think leaving the LCU has been good for a lot of people mentally. I can't tell you how many people that were in the LCU when they were in the LCU low-key annoyed the shit out of me, who are out of the LCU, who I'm hella cool with now. So, that's just the way it works. That shit brings out the worst in people. But you know what's something that also made me laugh, that I didn't even address this. So in that clip that's been played on like all the different streams of Kalo talking about pulling up my content, and then you got Fupa asking for it, you also got Abby sitting there being like, Oh, well, I feel okay with saying this because Zay's done a bunch of shitty shit and then, like, goes on to talk about, like, my pictures, like, being mid or whatever. Which, like, bitch, Abby, I know you're not fucking talking. You literally look like you got hit with the fucking ugly stick 10 years ago. The only reason men goon after you is because you give them the time of fucking day. You're one of those bitches who literally flirts with every guy even though you're married with a fucking kid. It's sad and embarrassing. But let's be real here. The only reason she's sitting over there fucking hating on me the way she is, she's hated me since she got into the LCU, since somebody said she looked like me one time. That's all she's mad about. Jessie Gian said, don't let Fupa lie. She wanted that shit for herself. I don't give a fuck what Fupa wanted that shit for. She's a weird fucking bitch. The fact that you're asking for my fucking content, you're just weird as hell, bro. I already never liked Fupa since that ice bullshit she tried to pull in the LCU. She's weird as fuck for that. But what even is your point in trying to, like, shit on my content? You literally have failed sex workers, by the way, sex workers who make $0, like Batgirl, laughing up on a panel about my content. Meanwhile, I've made money off my sex work enough to pay my own rent for, like, 6 years now? 7 years now? So, like, to be legitimate here, I ain't stressed about that. Jill said, girl, at least pay for it. Broke as fuck Fupa. I mean, she's out here begging Phantom for fries. I'm not surprised she's trying to get the fucking discount for fucking porn, too. She ain't got money for nothing. Jessie Jean said, jealous because nobody would pay for her sexy anything. I mean, like, that's why I said I did not feel bad for Batgirl when whatever the fuck nobody shared her fucking content, so she was out here crying when she dealt with a fraction of what everybody else dealt with. Somebody said she did piss porn, and she acted like it was the same fucking thing. It wasn't, but that's also why I don't feel bad for Batgirl, because Batgirl's the type of bitch who, I told you guys before, laughed when it happened to me, and you guys just saw it firsthand today. Laughed when it happened to me. She's literally up there laughing at Fupa making comments about my fucking sex work. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Ultra said, I was literally framed. They made the situation far worse for content. Keeps proof was clips from the LCU. I mean, I don't really know about that whole situation, but look, anyone who was gooning for Abby, you got your own fucking problems to work out there. Natalia said Fupa came from between the fat folds of Girl World, and I'm surprised she stayed in the LCU still, because nobody would fucking have her anywhere else. That bitch is so boring as fuck. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fupa is not a main character on any fucking show. She's like the least entertaining background character on every cast that she's on. She says like 2 things the entire time that she's on the fucking panel. You could replace Fupa with a fucking bag of rocks and get the same fucking content. Twiggy said, nah, Ultra, you were weird. I was there. Oh, shit. Hey, Twiggy. Thanks for outing Caleb for being a weirdo. Ugh. Jill said, also, Batgirl needs to fix her wigs before she's laughing at anyone, clown. Natalia said she was a good foil for Amber, but as soon as Amber left, she was out of her element. I mean, that's all Fupa was ever brought in there for, was to be like a catalyst to Amber, and she was kind of mid at that, to be fair. She just rage baited her, which like anybody could do. Excuse me. I feel like Fupa's only kept around at this point because she got in like certain drama. Twiggy, why weren't you on gold today? I know they said that you were sick, but were you actually sick, or did you not want to be on a stream with that creep? I'm curious. I was excited to see whatever the fuck you were gonna put on your stream today. Dev said, which Ultra is the real Ultra? Wait, there's multiple Ultras? I have no clue. That's a good question. Paul and Polly Pocket said, never thought Twiggy would be the voice of reason. Dude, you guys would be surprised. People call Twiggy a liar all the time, but he will tell you some shit and you will all find out, like, Twiggy low-key doesn't lie like that sometimes. Like, I couldn't tell you how many things Twiggy told me about that happened at Fat Camp that, like, I never said that he told me about, that later on, people outed on stream that, yeah, that did actually happen. Like, Twiggy be spitting, okay? Twiggy said, I had a massive asthma attack this morning that led to puking and fucking up my throat. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That actually sucks really bad. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get to do your stream tomorrow or whatever you were going to do today, because I was excited for your shitting on Kalo stream, but that didn't happen. Sorry, my fucking phone just glitched out on me like crazy. Oop. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This has been a weird day. Can I say that? Oh, I'm missing a clip. I realize I'm missing a clip. We're missing a very important clip, guys. I just opened Rockstar. No, go away, Rockstar. Rockstar, go away. I hate when I click on the wrong tab and I'm like, no. All right, let me grab this. Here's one last clip. And I'm gonna give a little bit of a warning for this one. It's fucking gross. But just a reminder, because, you know, people were like, how could we see the signs of this coming for Kalo?
Damn it.
Well, this, oh, not my analytic. Oh, not my starting screen. Oh, not everything happening. Fuck my analytics. Here. Watch this. Where were the signs that Kalo was a creep? Right here, all along.
Damn it. Why are you smelling it?
When was the last time you used it? Did you use it today? Look at the ribbon on that.
Stop pointing the fucking fire.
Can you guess what's in his hand? I'll let you guys take a guess.
His dick has been in that, dude. That's crazy. His cock has actually been inside that thing.
Huge says he's never watched it. That's why he's reluctant. I don't
the
care.
box for that thing is in a landfill.
I don't care. 120. He's filling it with Prime, and he's gonna give a message.
Fuck, Kalo. Don't do that, Kalo.
I don't think it's hard to figure out what he did in that clip. Yep, Gonzo Duke got it right. What do you think he did with his fingers there? So, if you wanted any signs that Kalo was a creep, they were there. They were there. That was him on a fucking stream on Gold a couple months ago. Oh, that's really funny you bring tech up, because I did see Gold from last night, because like I said, I tuned in to see what Twiggy was going to say, but he actually wasn't on there, and it ended up being like a fucking Kalo solo stream or whatever. It was pretty ass. Apparently Tech Protect called Kalo at some point, and bro, y'all wanna let's watch a Coddle Fest real quick. Actually, let's just go watch the Coddle Fest that happens. It's actually sick work.
Brother.
So I believe it's at, like, yeah, when the screen goes black. Let's watch this Coddle Fest from Tech Protect.
Hey, what
Tech.
up, dog?
What up, bro?
What up, you don't gotta change screens or anything, or
Okay, what's up?
How you been? How's it going? How's it going? This stream's getting taken down immediately. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm done.
Dude, your chat was fucking misbehaving. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
You held strong, dog. You held strong.
Yep.
You know what? Good on you. Fuck it.
I held
And
strong.
dude, they
Remember, by the way, Tech's the same guy who sent his dick pic to multiple women while being in a relationship with somebody else, is constantly talking about how he's like a mod for a sex toy server. Yeah, that Tech.
Hey, wait to hang out with you at TwitchCon.
Oh yeah, I'll be at TwitchCon. That'll be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Shay, you know what, Akeem, when you get this clip sent over to you, because there's obviously people right now, they're like, oh, I have to record it, I have to report this, I have to do it. You know, it is what it is. Who cares? Everyone be upset. Everyone cry.
It's like, Tech, you've known all this shit about me that I've already talked about.
You know what? I'm gonna say shit. Who gives a fuck, dude? These women are OnlyFans girls. They're out here being like, come look at me. And he looked. And now people are mad about it. Now, the Foxy other shit, you know, that's a little different. But like, it's not like you were the first person to talk about it openly.
Mm-hmm.
Now Tech Protect. Now Tech Protect. I'm just saying, karma's a real fucking bitch sometimes. And I know there's shit that you don't want people to bring up about you, or things that you don't want people to talk about from you. So maybe you should be a little careful and not... Maybe you should be a little more careful what you say sometimes. A little more. Because you're directly saying that OnlyFans girls are asking for their shit to be leaked. just because they do OnlyFans. Now, for the millionth time, I'm not on OnlyFans. So if you're counting it just for being OnlyFans, so my shit getting leaked and I'm not on OnlyFans just because I do sex work, it's stupid. It's the dumbest fucking concept. You putting your pictures behind a paywall doesn't give somebody a right to view those pictures not behind a paywall. If you're broke, just say that.
I don't know, dude. This whole thing, I'm barely getting into what's been happening.
Yeah.
I really...
Oh, this is the part I wanted. Remember when I told you guys, look at Kalo's servers? Female profile picture right here. Furry, whatever. Female profile picture, female profile picture, female profile picture, female profile picture. Why is his entire server list just random female profile pictures and then a furry? And text server.
I was trying to catch up on everything because I've been watching a lot of
I'm gonna turn
the
my
earlier
camera
shows.
on, at least.
Yeah, you do you, dog. I set a fucking alarm to wake up so I could watch this thing. Also, unlike Breadstick, I cleared our DMs by adding those random fucking characters, the little side character things. That way our DM's gonna get leaked. You would have seen my dick pic, chat. I'm joking. I never sent anyone my actual penis. That's the whole thing.
Now he's gonna try and say, oh, that wasn't really my dick I sent to all those people. It was somebody else's penis. Like, shut up, Tech Protect. You're such a loser. Oh, I can't even. It's like...
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
I love you, Zay. Just keep being yourself. The shit ends up at the bottom. Retribution will come.
I hope so. But thank you guys. I do appreciate all the support today. Sorry for being an angry version of me today.
Hey, Tech, did you see my final parody?
The stalker one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched.
You know what? We should share it with the chat since it is the last stream.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Oh, and before you go, unmod Greeky from Local Gold while you have the channel access. Fuck that bitch. Fuck you, Greeky. Go be parasocial elsewhere. You don't have to. I'm joking. I'm
so
joshing.
they just go on with like this coddle fest for a while. They play this music video thing that if you guys haven't seen, I think is also kind of like you're literally making a joke out of the situation.
Kind of like streams that I did with him. Genuinely made it more enjoyable. That guy is literally a stalker.
I'm a toker, a joker,
When you were here before.
and a midnight wiener stroker.
Whole lot of sweeping for IP theft coming from peeps who lose their shit when someone clips a members only stream. But that's none of my business.
Clock that. All I know is my DMCA company's gonna have a fun time with this one.
Couldn't look me in the eyes. I'm just like a mermaid. Your bullying makes me cry.
Yeah.
You float like a feather in a beautiful world. Snow God. I wish I was special.
Yeah, he's taking this so seriously.
I'm not fucking special. But
Can I just let you guys know, by the way, this is him live in the bottom right, and this is the stream he did this morning. So when he's telling you, oh, I'm taking this so seriously, I'm gonna get therapy and change. Yeah, okay. Yet you're playing your fucking music video. That's all I needed to play to like show you guys. You got the gist. I won't make you torture your ears with that bullshit. Yeah, I know. It was really bad. I'm sorry. I know you all wanted to rip your ears out, but it was for the sake of context so you guys can see how unseriously he's taking this whole thing. Because in my personal opinion, if you're taking this seriously, the last thing you'd be doing is making some like meme song about how you're a creep or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Psych Draw says he was gooning for Femboy Fridays. I just know it. Why do you think that they kept doing Femboy Friday goals even though nobody was asking for it? Nobody was hitting those goals. Why do you think they kept doing it? That's because Kayla wanted to. Like, nobody liked Femboy Friday. Like, they lived to be like, the chat loved it. One time. They loved that shit one time. After then, it was pulling teeth in the main chat to try to get people to hit the fucking goal. And then they'd still do Femboy Friday even if they didn't hit the goal. Because they're desperate. They want to do that shit so bad. The truth hurts, and no, I appreciate the fact that you cut it off before the chorus. It gets even worse. I know. I had to make sure I cut it before the chorus. I wasn't gonna leave you guys with that shitty fucking terrible song. Don't you worry. I would never do that to you. All right. So now I guess would be the time if you guys have any questions, anything you want to ask, or anything you need clarification on. Now is gonna be the time to do so, and then otherwise we're gonna get the wheels spun, do pet of the day, and all that good stuff here. But I'm sure there might be some questions or anything LCU related that you guys might have, because I try not to talk about like the LCU like every day over here. It's mostly like when something happens. So if you have anything LCU related you want to ask or talk about, now's the best time to do so, because I'm probably gonna be off their fucking shit for a minute here, because this shit has genuinely pissed me all the way off. I mean, I spoke about it like back when it first fucking happened to me, that it's just so crazy that I have to sit here over a year, almost 2 years later, talking about the same fucking thing like it's new. It's crazy. We got Chandanian with the 2 who said clocking out. Thank God it's Friday. Heart, heart, heart. Love you, Zay. Love you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, I'm checking one thing, but my phone is acting all funky wonky. Natalia said, are you like embarrassed that your sex work was leaked or just mad? I mean, I'm not really embarrassed. I'll keep it a stack. I'm not insecure about the way that I look. I'm not insecure about my body in the slightest. To be real, that's not, like, if anything, I feel bad for the other people who are in videos. Like, I have threesome videos out there, and like that's another element where it gets fucked up, right? Is like I have videos that feature other women who are content creators who now they didn't consent to have their shit leaked either, and like obviously I didn't, but now it's an even worse level because they're not even a part of the LCU. These are just women who like did content with me, and now their shit is out there for free. Like it's just another, like I more so feel bad for just everybody else involved, because I've dealt with this so much. Like I'm used to it at this point. I literally pay a company to get my stuff removed all the time, but I don't know. I just feel bad for anybody else. Yuji said, Zay, there was a fight yesterday and this mystic white skin guy literally clocked Fupa, Christina, and Bang Bang. It was glorious. That mystic guy is also a creep. That mystic Zorua guy, he's also a fucking creep. Don't fuck with him either. That's the problem. They're letting all the creeps back in the server. I'm sure there's a guy over there right now. His name's Freshy Fresh. That guy showed my sex work content on a stream, and Mystic Zorua was friends with him and a part of that. So no.
And a midnight.
Same with Tism Char.
Pretty sure they also showed screenshots back in 2016 or 17 of Keem tweeting about K-Lo being a stalker. So they knew this whole time how he was and enabled him to get worse.
Dude, exactly that. You literally have Keem up on the stream with K-Lo saying, well, I knew you were a stalker. I knew all this and this about you. Well, you hired him. It's nobody else's fault but yours, Keem, because you hired him. You brought him in. And you also talk about women doing sex work on streams knowing you have this creep in your universe and the type of shit that he does. You talked about me leaving the universe like I was some evil fucking bitch, and then went on to say I'm some nasty porn person or whatever the fuck who's broke or whatever. Meanwhile, you were the one keeping my $2,000, but I'm the broke one. So at what point do you not accept responsibility for your own actions, Keem? But he never will. He'll never take accountability for that. Natalia said, I'm not super familiar with the laws around leaking paywall content, but would you go after them legally, or is it not worth it? So as far as going after people legally, I don't do that myself. So the company that I reach out to, so the company that pays to get all my leaks removed off the internet does all the legal stuff for me. So as far as like copyright claims, etc., all of that goes, I have to forward all this information to like the companies that handle that, and it's up to them if they're going to pursue it legally. I don't get to make that decision, really. Like, it's only if they have a case, because, you know. I will say, given though that there is a bunch, like all the clips of him saying that he has the content, there is a good chance they'll probably go after him for it. Gonzo Duke says, what does it feel like being a broke porn person? Pretty good. I'm moving into a new apartment in about like 15 days. I'm gonna have my own streaming room. I'm gonna have a balcony, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, life's going good. I can't complain. Miss 5x5 says Keem loves to say he's the boss, but shirks all the real responsibility. That fucking part. Paul and Polly Pocket said, I remember you saying the LCU wasn't safe for women, and I finally caved with Glass, and I'm 1000% glad your community is around, even if I'm not always active in it. Hey, you guys don't even have to be the most active. Even if you're just a member of the community, we always welcome everybody in with open arms. But yeah, I should have stuck by my guns, honestly, when I started out in the LCU, and like I knew I was right back when it all happened, but when you have so many people telling you you're wrong, you're just eventually gonna like concede usually. But I'm glad I'm out of that shit now. Like, it's so toxic to the point it's like you literally can't even have a difference of opinions of other people there, or else you're like attacked for it. So I barely said I have a balcony now too. It's great. See? Balcony gang. All right. I'm gonna get the movie wheel pulled up, and we're gonna get spinning. We gonna spin it. Boom. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna redirect to Nightmare. All right, and then we're gonna do Pet of the Day right after this. So tonight's movie. Let's see what we're watching, gang, and this one's free. Everybody can come join us for this. Ooh, I got excited. I thought it was Spirited Away. It's Girl Interrupted! I've never seen this. I've literally never seen this, so don't mind me that I was excited thinking it was Spirited Away. I've just never seen this movie, and I don't know. I don't know if it's good. But that's what we're watching tonight. We're gonna be watching Girl Interrupted. That should be, what time you wanna do it? 9. So we're gonna do 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Girl Interrupted. Sunday, if you are a Little Smoky member or higher, we're gonna be doing more Invader Zim Marathon. It's gonna be like Sunday morning, so if you want to come hang out and do some... Oh, Discord is pinned for whoever was asking. It's pinned. And then let me get pulled up our community pet of the day. God, it's so far up these days. Huh? You said Gaff's wife is pissed? Wait, what? Wife was not happy to hear that Ladybird hit Pet of the Day before Monty, and she said the game is rigged! Yo, that's so funny. Yo, look, here's the thing, Gaff. Your wife knows I love me some Monty, but Ladybird was so... She just looks so beautiful in that photo. I had to pick her. I had to pick her. All right, so let's get pulled up our Pet of the Day. Drum roll, please. We got Jen. Okay, y'all know I'm not a bird lover. I'm not a big bird fan. But this bird is really cute. She looks like a little mango. She's like a little mango. And she's like, hi. She's like actually really cute. I was actually bit by this type of bird when I worked at Petco, and it bit me so hard that it bit through 2 bright-proof gloves and drew blood from my finger. Also, if you guys are still here with me, make sure to smash a like on this stream before we get heading off here. It really does help out my channel, and if you aren't subbed, please also hit that sub button. I'd appreciate it a lot. I will be taking off tomorrow. I have only like 15 days left to get everything packed before the movers come, so I really gotta get like on my ass focused, because you guys can tell by my background my shit is not packed yet fully. I'm barely done with upstairs. Like, I'm finally finishing upstairs, and I got the whole downstairs to do yet. So I do have to take off like Saturday for like at least the next couple weeks until I'm moved out. But once I'm moved in, I'll probably go to doing like 7 days a week, if y'all are cool with that. But alrighty, y'all. Let me go ahead and get you redirected over to Mr. Nightmare's stream. Alright, I already got that put in. Oh, I forgot to forward Jin to the main chat. Duh, silly me. Forwarded Jin to the main chat. Alright, and I'm going to be sending you guys over to Nightmare. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. I'm sorry it was a bit drama-filled, but thank you guys for all the love. the 350 gangs we got today, Nightmare, River, and Gaff, Goated, and that we got a couple 10 bombs, different 5 bombs, so thank you guys. Anybody who showed any support today, I very much appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the Discord, and I'll see you back again on